Right, guys, we just finished with some of the alignment aspect of the video. It was really nice, and what we're moving on up now, it's your hands, actually your fist position, you know. I would start by saying I see a lot of guys, my students, beginners coming in, and you can see their hands just flapping around. Sometimes they throw fingers when they punch, when they start doing some shadow boxing, or they just try to go too tense and the hands are really clenching it and try to punch so hard. So we really don't want any of that. So the simple thing to do is just to clench your fist just a bit, just slight, very slight pressure. Yeah? And what we want to have is a slight bend here, see? I just bend my wrist this way. So what happens there is when you punch, if I don't bend my wrist a little bit, I will be hitting with this part. So just with that part of the knuckle. So that's what we don't want to have. So to change it to here, to the front of the fist, we need a little bit of a bend in this. This is really important. You know, that is what sets up your power and impact, because once it stays in that position, I will be hitting with the first two knuckles. See, this is the part that I actually want to get that impact with target. So my forearm bones align with it, and my shoulder aligns. So it becomes a very hard system that holds the whole thing together. So it's just a very strong arm, becomes a very strong weapon. Let's say, you know, the punch becomes very stiff, very hard. It's gonna hit here, and it's really weak. You're gonna get a lot of injuries in the wrist. So make it short, slight bend down, first two knuckles at the impact. That is where you want the punches to be. Yeah? The straights, the hooks, every time they're coming in, these first two knuckles, that is what you hit. See, that's a really strong position. Elbow down, wrist down, bend. We want to have this set of the arm. Right, left, uppercuts, everything is the same. You start moving your wrist too much. You see a lot of movement here when you start shadow boxing, or some of the guys really going this way. Try to defend. Even wearing gloves, you can see them doing that. Do not do that. We don't want a lot of movement here. Any movement you do in the wrist and the elbows, extra movement, slows you down. And you can make more mistakes. The more movement you do, the more mistakes you make. So we set the wrist, put them this way, point them somewhat towards the target. If you can't turn them, if you don't have enough flexibility, this is pretty good. But what I want to see every time is that slight bend in the wrist. We do not want to have anything like that. This is very important part. So when you shadow box, when you start working out, obviously after warm up, first things first, fingers in, clench it a little bit, bend your wrist, set them up, slight bend, not too much, just here, just to make that impact position for the whole arm. Set them up. Yeah? Now the left hand is always positioned in front of the left shoulder. We don't want any left hand to be in the middle. Yeah? In the left shoulder. I don't mind if it's down here. That's okay. There's a lot of guys boxing this way. A lot of guys standing and keeping that left hand here. Where you don't want to have that left hand is in this position here. It becomes very useless. You will have to throw the snap jabs. You will have to defend, putting it up and down. At some point you'll be outplayed and get hit. So we want that left hand to be outside. We want all the punches to come in this way. We don't want any of the right hands or the left hands, whatever your opponent is throwing, to come over the left side, not over the hand. Here, I can use it for blocks. I can use my right, I can use my left. Down here, I cannot do that. It becomes a very useless, just to simply hanging down there. I can roll my shoulder, block the punches back. Cannot deliver anything. So we want that left hand position right outside. And the right stays right in front of the chin. Elbow down. We align the right hand with the right shoulder, just like we align the right foot with the opponent. So shoulder, arm, everything stays aligned to the opponent, to the target. Of course, he's going to move. He's going to bend, go bend left and right. That's fine. You don't have to bend with him. At some point, he's going to come back to the center, hey, by any means. You know, you just have to feel it. The center of gravity is there. So you align with that right side. See? My right hand is nice and high, wrist bent, elbow down, stays in front of the shoulder. We don't want any of that. See, a lot of guys keeping it outside, keeping it here, standing like that. So that is all really, really not good. You want it more in front of your face. See, if I stay this way, it doesn't stay here, stay here. Protects me against the hooks. I can parry against the straight shots. My wrist is ready. I can turn and hit right from there. See, it stays in front of the shoulder. So when I throw, when I turn my hips, I throw, aligns, and I hit. It's perfectly aligned with my right foot, with my right hip on the right shoulder. That is the connection to power. Now at the impact, I will definitely feel it through my right arm, all the way through my right foot. That's when I get the impact. That's when I get the punch. That's when I get the power and accuracy. That is what we want to be. Yeah? With the left is exactly the same situation. It is just, it stays in front of the left shoulders. As I said before, it stays outside. It creates space for the left hook, left uppercuts, comes with the jab and protects the left side against overhand rights. Yeah, for the left-handed, it will be here, same position. We don't want it down, we don't want it anywhere inside. We want it really outside. See my left, my right hand here? It's like my left, it will be here. Have a look at many Cuban fighters. They all have about the same system. They're sitting down the same way, stance is the same way, and their left hand is always outside. They're always expecting to attack to the center. They won't stand this way. They won't drop it down. They won't stay like that. It becomes useless. It's a very, very long way to the target from here. Stay here. I'm very near here. It's very quick jab, very quick left hook, quick uppercut. The left hand just stays outside. Okay? So this is your hand position. Try it, set it up, work on the back, work with your partners. Try to punch some mitts, keeping your hands in that nice position. You will see there's a lot of space. Right align to the target with your right foot, left outside. I can hit from here, from there, come here, here, body shots, left hook, right hook, all the punches, right from there, from that position. Okay, give it a go, let us know. If you've not seen the previous videos on stance, please have a look. Alignment is a really important video, you must watch it, all right? That's it for now. See you later.